Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy Honda days. That's what DJ always says to me. I'm like, shut up. He's like, Erin, guess what? Guess what holiday it is? It's the Happy Honda days. Just like, shut up.
Do they still run those commercials, or is it? Oh,
all
okay.
the time. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure
if you're buying a fucking car for a goddamn person on Christmas, shit. I don't know, man.
You're doing it right. No, but why are you buying a Honda? Like,
oh, it's like, yeah, if you're gonna give somebody a car for Christmas, it's like
like giving someone a blender. It's like the functional version of a gift. It's like, here, oh, happy holidays, honey, I got you a vacuum.
Yo, I love my blender though.
No, me too. I got a blender for my birthday one year.
How else are you gonna make bomb ass fucking pina coladas?
I know.
I actually I use our blender every day. It was like a wedding gift, so it's
to make a smoothie.
Smoothie, soups. You can juice with it basically. You just
Is it a Vitamix?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I got one. They're very good.
Hey, if you're getting married, put that shit on your registry. Like, make it a group gift if, you feel weird asking one family member or friend to buy it for you. Because it's totally worth it. I burned out the motor one time and they were like, oh, we'll just replace it. It was so cool.
They're amazing.
How the fuck does somebody burn out a Vitamix blender though? Like, that doesn't happen usually. They're just like, what were you doing? And I was like, just, like making cocktails. And they're like, you gotta really turn on the motor like as fast as it'll go. That's how you keep it from burning out, apparently.
Oh, so. Weird. That seems counterintuitive.
I know. Well, it works harder if it's going slower. So anyway, nobody fucking cares.
No. Blender. Shut the fuck up, everyone.
Yeah. It's a good gift if you're struggling to figure out what to buy for the holidays. I don't know. Happy Honda days.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to Dude That's Fucked Up, guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm Nicole. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, because we've already been having fun. We've been talking for like an hour and a half. Because we just did our Secret Santa, which was so much fun.
You're so much fun. It really was a lot of fun. It wasn't. We probably didn't do that great of a job letting the people know about it, but I don't know that we would have to have like done a group at a time if we did it any bigger, I think.
Yeah. Oh, for because we did like a Google Hangout thing type.
Yeah.
I mean, not a Google Hangout, but like this other version of one. And a special shout out to Jenny, because it was her idea, and she was like, hey, would people be interested? And she set it up and she managed it. So thank you for that.
It was so awesome. Thank you so much, Jenny. That was really fun. So what we did was everybody opened their gifts on the Hangout, and it was really, really cute and so fun. And it was really awesome to put like faces and voices to the people that we see on like the Facebook group and stuff. On a regular basis. So it was really cool to meet you all virtually, and hopefully we can meet more of you at our Hangout that we're actually having IRL end of January.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not meaning to interrupt, but I keep thinking that I glance at the screen and I think that you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt, but you're really wearing polar bear pajamas. So
they're Christmas jammies.
Either way, it's like great. It's really great.
Yes. Welcome to Trader Joe's. Can I help you with anything? Meli Kalikimaka, Erin.
Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am, do you guys have any more Jingle Jangle left? I went to Trader Joe's and they didn't have any by me.
Oh.
The one by me. I know.
Well, I don't know what that is. Or do I?
It's like some like candy fucking like thing. that they sell, but it's also the name of a drug on Riverdale.
Oh, right. So. Oh, right. Okay, I remember seeing that in the group this week. I'm
Maggie was defending my obsession.
I know she called me out in it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't think I said anything. I don't know.
No, you were great.
You're okay. I just don't watch the show, so I don't really know. I don't really have a point of reference, but I'm obsessed with those peppermint Oreos at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, those are bomb.
What? I've never had them, and I've almost bought them a couple times this year, since they've been out. And then finally, last time I was there last weekend, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a box. I always grab a box and put them back because I'm like, I don't need that junk. And then finally, it's close enough to Christmas that I don't give a fuck. So I was like, no, I'm getting these, and then they're real good.
I mean, what who? I want to know who is coming up with this stuff at Trader Joe's. I want to be friends with them. I want to work in the test kitchen. I don't know what I need to do to be closer to this because it is all fucking genius. I bet they just sit in their little lab and smoke a shit ton of weed and they're like, all right, this is what we're going to do. You guys.
I like that it's all white label stuff too. So it's even not even the creative versions of things, but it's even just the Trader Joe's or I don't know. They call them something funny probably. Yeah. But Trader Joe's O's or something. They're probably you guys ever heard of Oreos? And then they're yeah. They're let's fucking make those. And they're yeah, man. And then it's cool, you guys basically made Oreos.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. They just have the best stuff. I love Trader Joe's. This whole podcast should be sponsored by Trader Joe's, honestly.
I wish. I shop there almost exclusively. Sometimes they don't have stuff you need to get bay leaves or something. And then I'm annoyed because I have to go to 2 stores. But
yeah, definitely. They got all my meats and cheeses, though.
Yeah. So good.
Oh, my God. What are you drinking, a Bloody Mary?
Yeah, out of my holiday glass. It's very cute.
You're so festive. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm drinking a cranberry juniper cocktail made possible by my friend Leah, who we did a fun gift exchange. I had a brunch earlier with my friends, some of my girlfriends, and I got this. It's a little cocktail mixer. You know shrub mixer?
No.
It's kind of vinegary almost.
Oh.
But it makes really good concentrated cocktails. So.
Ooh, yum. Delicious.
It's delicious. Thank you, Leah. I love you.
Oh.
So we love Trader Joe's. We love drinking. What else?
Yeah.
We love gift exchanges. We're feeling super festive and in the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
It's the 6th night of Hanukkah.
So you have 2 more nights.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What happens on the last night? Anything big or fun, or it's just this is it?
No, you're just I don't know.
The end.
The end.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a miracle. I've been saying all these things that have happened, anything the fun that happens during the days. I'm it's a Hanukkah miracle.
As long as it's Hanukkah, your bases are covered.
Yeah. It's great.
Well, I think we should say just business wise, we have T-shirts available for pre-order.
Yep. Yeah, right there.
I'm not even drunk. I was gonna say T-shorts available for
pre-order.
Pre-order.
Okay. Yes, we have T-shirts on our website. It's DTFU. Or no. Yeah, DTFU podcast. Jesus, I am actually kind of drunk. At my brunch.
It's a Hanukkah miracle.
Yeah. At our friend brunch, they just kept bringing us bottles of sparkling rosé. So yeah,
that's so fun.
It was delightful. But what I was trying to say is, yes, the website is dtfupodcast.com, and it's at the top you could just click on, there's a store link, navigation little tab you could click on, and it'll take you right to the store. We have t-shirts and we have stickers. We have a limited amount of both, but mostly limited amount of t-shirts in a select amount of sizes. So so get in there and put your order in, and we'll probably be shipping those around the first of the year.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So fun. And we
awesome.
Already talked about the meetup.
Yep. January 24th.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
25th?
I think
25th.
One of those days. Whatever that Thursday is.
The Thursday, yeah.
We
the location is TBD, but we're looking into where exactly we want to do it. So as soon as we have that all arranged, we'll let everybody know. And people have already started making plans to come on down. So we're really, really, really looking forward to seeing everybody.
Yeah. It'll be in the greater LA area. Not exactly sure where yet. But I have some favorite places. I think we're open to suggestions too. If anyone's like familiar with the LA area and has an idea for like a cool bar that has like maybe a side space that we could like reserve or like hang out in, that'd be chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Otherwise, I'm thinking it'd be fun to do it at Good Times at Davy Wayne's, which is a really cool bar and like it's kind of like a 70s house. It looks like a house on the inside, and they have alcohol snow cones.
Nice.
But
remember that what was that bar in New York? The trailer.
Oh yeah, the trailer park bar.
That one was that was really cool.
I'm thinking something like that. Davy Wayne's is kind of like that.
Cool. I like that vibe.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's fun, and it's like. Yeah, it's on a Thursday, so it won't be super crowded or anything, I don't think, but...
Perfect.
All right.
Love it. Let's see. Anything else?
No, I'm not sure how to segue into this, so...
Well, it's the holidays.
Good one.
Next week is Christmas.
Uh-huh.
If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. It is currently Hanukkah. It'll probably be over by the time this episode comes out. But if you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. If you celebrate something else, Kwanzaa, anything else, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Kwanzaa. I don't know.
Happy fill in the blank.
Happy Christmas Kwanzaa.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Happy holidays. That's why we say happy holidays.
Yeah.
Literally, nobody knows.
No,
you
nobody
don't know.
No.
And this time of year is kind of crazy. It's kind of, for some people, not the best time of year. I know for me, it's a little depressing, a little sad. Because, it's just towards the end of the year. I don't know that it has anything to do with like family or anything like that, but it always is tough to see family, I think.
Yeah.
I love them so much, but it's like, it has nothing to do with them. It's just like, maybe it's just hard to see your parents getting older, or you and your siblings don't get along that well anymore, or I don't know, just like you kind of, or it's fucking awesome and you have a great time and you love it so much.
It's hard for me too, like not living in the past, like how things used to be. Because when you were a kid, it was so easy. The holidays were so easy, and it's not until you're like how the age we're at pretty much now, like your mid-30s, where you're like, you start to get all the jokes about how awful the holidays are because you have to spend them with family and in-laws and all this stuff, and you're like, oh, like, it's not that bad or anything, but you start to see like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, it's hard when you're an adult.
Yeah, it is. It gets hard. And, I think when you have kids, it gets fun again for some people, or harder because there's like a lot of expectations for kids.
Yeah.
But I think people have always dealt with this, like through history. Like the holidays are always a lot. And so what better way to work up to a holiday that is based upon, for children anyway, based upon good behavior.
Oh,
so
yeah, I feel like, okay, so we did that Patreon episode all about Krampus, which I watched that video last.
Krampus.
I watched the movie last night.
The movie.
It's really good.
Most recent. It's really good.
I was laughing a lot, which I didn't expect, but it's like that type of movie. Yeah.
It's very silly and it's very fun. Yeah. So if you guys don't know this, on our Patreon, we do bonus episodes.
Yeah.
And the most recent one we did for this month was about Krampus. So we're doing kind of a more expanded version of that in this episode today.
And I think one of the things that we like really noticed when we were doing that episode is like how awful kids, not how awful kids are treated, but like how awful the I guess legend of a lot of these holiday traditions treat the kids, quote unquote. And we were like,
it's pretty fucking scary.
It's scary. Like things now I think are nicer, and the current day Santa is like jolly and nice, and the elves are cute, and like there's no really dark side to at least like the US like Christmas, like we just have Santa. There's no like, oh, maybe he'll leave you a lump of coal, but you're not threatened by it like you are in some other cultures.
No, I think it's still a little creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're not like, oh my God, am I going to be disemboweled and have trash shoved inside of me? Like, that's a little different.
Yeah. No one's doing that here.
Yeah, and so over time though, I think parents have always struggled with this, like, obviously, of like keeping your kids disciplined. So now, like, we have Elf on the Shelf. Like, we don't scare them the way we do. I mean, it kind of is a little fear-based, I guess. Like, Elf on the Shelf is like this little guy is watching you, and it's like making it so much harder on parents, I think, because they have to think of all this creative bullshit to like keep the kids engaged, and like, like, oh, the elf's watching you. Like, and you move it around like a little leprechaun or something. I don't fucking know.
I don't know what I would do. If my kid was sleeping on the first day, I'd have it like way as far in the corner as it could be. And then every morning it move a little bit closer to the kid's face.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like on the last day, it's like right here. And then
I think that shit's creepy as hell. I'm glad I didn't have any. I'm so glad that my parents were just like, don't be an asshole.
Yeah. Or Santa won't bring you presents.
And I mean, it was never like to the point where we didn't get any presents, but my mom's like, you've been a little bit of a dick this year.
Dial it back.
Let's dial it back. So yeah, I don't know. It's all still a little fear-based, I think. I personally believe. But like I said, it's nothing compared to what kids a couple centuries ago had to deal with.
Or even currently maybe deal with in other places. Okay, so this first thing, so basically this episode is about like fucked up holiday traditions, a lot of which are like kids being punished. But also I found something that has carried into the modern day that is highly offensive. So
yes.
I thought we'd talk about Sinterklaas, which not him. He himself is not fucked up. Sinterklaas is basically, he's like the primary source for the popular Christmas icon that we know as Santa Claus. So between Sinterklaas, the Western like Christian Saint Nicholas, and the British Father Christmas, those are all kind of like what have blended together to make up now what we like understand as Santa.
Got it.
And so he has the Santa-like outfit, like red, and he has like a curled beard and a hat, like a cap with like a little floppy ball on it, and stuff like that.
Little floppy ball.
A little floppy ball action. But what's interesting about him is that Sinterklaas is he has like a little friend who's named Zwarte Piet. Which means...
Wow, great pronunciation.
Thank you. I don't even know if that's right, but I committed.
Are you Dutch?
No. Zwarte Piet Sure.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Okay. Yeah, so it's Dutch for Black Pete, and it originated in the 1850s. Maybe you could see where this is going. The
1850s were known for a lot of things that were
like, you can't just go around today calling people black whatever. Like, it's not appropriate.
Nope.
So don't do it. But this guy, Zwart Piet, is Sinterklaas's servant. He's kind of similar to Krampus in a way, because he plays like the dark side of Christmas and of Santa Claus, or Sinterklaas in this instance, but he's kind of like the Punisher, you could say. So like Santa's the one that brings all the like happiness and stuff. In the US, we don't really have an equivalent for this. I think they just like did away with it at some point because maybe it was like scary to children. But in the Dutch tradition, he is like the bad side of the holiday.
Got it.
He carries a birch rod to spank the bad kids,
that's just like Krampus.
Krampus, yeah. So he will like spank them. But also he carries around a sack of candy that he gives out to the good kids. So so he's kind of like does both.
If I like saw somebody getting the shit beat out of them, and then like the same person that was beating the shit out of somebody turned around and was like, "Hey, you want some candy?" I'd be like, "You know what? I think I'm okay."
Is there something in the middle? Like, I don't want a beating, but I also don't want to take your creepy candy.
I mean, but that's the thing of where you're just like, I'll just take it so this guy gets the fuck out of here.
So, okay, there is like an older tradition where, okay, you know how Krampus has a sack, and then he could capture kids, and he kidnaps them and he takes them to hell?
Yep.
Okay, well, Zwart Piet has a sack that he takes bad kids, similar to Krampus. He puts them in the sack and like kidnaps them, but instead of taking them to hell, he traffics them into slavery.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
It's so fucked up. Like, why are people teaching their children these things?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
This is deeply offensive.
Yeah, so he traffics people, essentially.
Yeah, he's a human trafficker.
He's a human trafficker.
That also gives out candy.
And it's not even to lure you in, because, like, he doesn't give candy to the bad kids that he steals, so I don't even know.
Crazy.
This made me upset because normally, like, Dutch people are cool as fuck, and then they have, like, this really bad thing that also gets worse because this thing's racist, you guys.
They didn't. Yeah, they call a person Black Pete, but they're not talking about the clothes he wears.
No, it's his face, and it's like literal blackface is how they celebrate this these days, and it's because it carries over from like a minstrel show type figure from the 1850s when that was really popular. And you think that
if you don't know what minstrel shows are, it's basically white people dressing up as black people in blackface.
But it's not like, I think there's a lot of debate in current like Halloweens and stuff about blackface. Like, there's two types. There's like blackface where someone pretends to be Beyonce and they use like a dark, makeup to put on their skin. But then there's the what I would say is maybe even more offensive, but I'm a white person, so I'm not exactly sure. This isn't my territory. But it's meant to be offensive to black people in the sense that you make your skin dark, you put like pink lips on. It's just really offensive.
It's like over the top. And it's like I think at this point in time, like blackface, there's just like there's no separation now. It's just like, you just don't fucking do it. Don't even come close to it.
You don't need to.
We don't do that anymore. It's 2017, about to be 2018. Like, You just if you think in your mind, you're like, is this blackface? It is. Just err on the side of it is. Yeah. Err on the side of that.
You shouldn't even be in a realm where you're asking yourself that question. Just
That's right.
avoid
That's
it all.
Right.
Yeah. Just want to make sure everyone's clear. So
we don't support this.
No, it's really bad, you guys. And a lot of the cities in the Netherlands, like Amsterdam and stuff, that are like way progressive and all, like stopped away with this, because there's parades that celebrate Sinterklaas, which is also like a holiday, and I think, or he comes on a holiday, but like it's a little bit separate from Christmas, but yeah, so there's parades and stuff that celebrate, and so Sinterklaas would come out with, treats and stuff for the kids, and then Black Pete would come out and either beat or give the kids candy, and like to this day, people in small towns still dress in blackface. But the big cities have
that away. Sounds really familiar.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's like small town America.
Yeah. No offense to small town America, but
yeah. But you got to give it up to like places like Amsterdam, where it's big city. They're progressive. They've tried to like keep the tradition in a way, because it's. I mean, he's like a part of their holiday now, but now it's more that you just smudge a little bit of soot on your face, and then they've kind of changed the origin story. So he's not the servant. He's like kind of like an elf figure, and he comes down the chimney first, so he gets like kind of sooty. And so you could put like a little bit of soot on your face, but you can't cover.
So he's like Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's Bert.
Bert.
Yeah. He's
like bopping down the street with his one-man show.
I don't know why I want to sing the song "How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria," because that's not the right. That's not the right movie.
It's like the step in time song, right?
Yeah. Da da da. Step in time. Step in time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's good.
My mom always sang, "Feed the birds, tuppence a bag." Which I hated that part of the movie, because it's just some old bird lady, and you're like, what's going on?
You're like, where did she come from? Is this Home Alone 2? What the fuck is happening?
I wish it was Home Alone 2.
I know. It's like a mashup.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is fucking racist.
Yeah, it's not good. I didn't look up any other details about this or whatever. I just know that they do it, and if you Google it, you find a lot of women dressed up in blackface in the Netherlands in parades, and they just wear like dumb like polyester jester suits and stuff, and it's just highly offensive.
Yeah. Anywho. We don't do that anymore. We don't do that. That's fucked up for sure.
Yeah, that's rude.
Okay, so I dove into some Icelandic shit because I love Iceland. Mm-hmm. I'll be rooting for them in the World Cup, since the United States didn't make it to the World Cup. It's very devastating.
Yeah, that's just embarrassing, actually.
It's very embarrassing. But neither did Italy, and that's really upsetting for their entire country. Yeah. So I'll be rooting for Iceland in the World Cup, and so I've been to Iceland. It's a really cool place. If you've never been, it's very cool. It's like a alien landscape. I don't know. It's trippy. So they have
like a frozen tundra.
No, it's more like volcanic.
Oh, cool.
Like it's like lava fields, and it's just kind of like stark but really beautiful. And it's like they're like fucking Vikings and shit. So it's really cool. But they have. I mean, it's an island, so they have some very unique. They have very unique culture, and they have some very original kind of stories, I guess. So, but they do celebrate Christmas, and they have some creepy shit. So they have what they call Jolakoturin. I don't think that's how you pronounce it. There's lots of umlauts and accent marks over all of the letters in this. But it's basically also known as a Yule cat. So instead of a Yule log, a Yule cat.
Like the pet?
Yeah, there's like it's an animal, yeah.
Oh, okay. Go on.
So it's just this creepy ass Icelandic Christmas cat, and it will basically just eat you if you're a lazy kid and don't do your chores. So they have that. They have the Yule cat, and then they have the Yule lads, aka the Jolasvinjar, which definitely pronounced that wrong. And that's essentially 13 creepy ass Icelandic troll bros who just like roll around and scare kids into being good and non-lazy. And they steal shit. They cause general mayhem. Yeah. And I think they might kidnap you if you're fucking around too much. So that's there's lots more about them. But then there's Gryla. So Gryla is the Yule lad's mom, basically. What she'll do is she'll cook and eat the misbehaving kids.
Oh, dude. Oh my God.
She's like the witch from Hansel and Gretel.
Oh my, yeah.
Like, loves to eat children.
Ew.
She, I guess, wasn't always known as the mom of the Yule lads, but she became associated with Christmas in the 17th century. Like, they just kind of like blended the two, like, legends of these creepy ass things. And they're like, oh, yeah. Gryla is the Yule lad's mom. So
she's mommy
So
Yule
she
lads.
she has 3 different husbands and 72 children who all cause trouble, ranging from harmless mischief to murder. So I think that's why people are like, oh, she has 72 kids. 12 of those kids are probably definitely the Yule lads.
Yule lads sounds just like a weird. It sounds like a disorder. Like,
like you have overgrown gonads.
I gotta stop by the pharmacy first and pick up my prescription for Yule lads.
Oh my God, dude. DJ and I always die over like the names of like the new like prescription drugs. We're just like, God damn it, dude.
It's so like, weird. There's like a formula.
As if having like whatever fucking thing you're afflicted with isn't bad enough. You have to take something that sounds like I don't know, what am I trying to say? The name, the sound that a fart makes or something. I don't know. What is that called?
Like,
onomatopoeia.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to eat something. You have to take something every day that sounds like the sound a sneeze makes. I don't know.
And then rub this cream twice a day on your Yule nads. Wait.
Your Yule lads. Oh no, I'm having an outbreak of Yule lads.
I bruised my Yule lad.
Oh Jesus. Anyway, so
yeah.
She's fucking crazy. She'll fuck your shit up. She has all these kids out there. She's like an army of children.
Does she legally have 3 husbands? That I don't think that's legal.
I mean, Iceland.
2 of those marriages are shams.
I don't know.
They're unrecognized by the country.
I mean, she's fucking and she's getting them kids.
What does her vagina look like?
It's like Gryla. So I think she's just like super grouchy because she has so many fucking kids. Like she's just like, God damn it, and she she can't keep track of any of them. She's just like, you guys do whatever you want. I don't care.
They're all named like you lad 1, you lad 2. She doesn't even know.
She's just like, keep bringing me those sweet, sweet babies so I can eat them.
She's like, you lad. And then they're like, what, Mom? Not you, your brother. You lad. I don't know.
Oh, my God. So she also owns the Yule cat, the fucking, what's the name of it? Jola Koturin. That cat hangs out with her. And it's so funny. The Onion, I don't know how many people subscribe to The Onion's hilarious headlines, but they, in 2010, blamed her for the eruption of Jeff Jalal Jokul. I don't know. You know that fucking volcano that erupted in 2010 and it caused like mayhem with airlines and stuff. Like you couldn't fly to the UK or whatever for months. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they blamed that eruption on her. So it's pretty funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's some Icelandic weird shit. The French are also doing some weird shit too. There's a guy they call Hans Trapp, which sounds German, not French, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
But might have been based on a real dude who was super creepy and was rich and greedy and evil and worshipped Satan and was excommunicated from the Catholic Church. And then he was exiled into the forest where he preyed upon children by disguising himself as a scarecrow and like standing perfectly still. That's creepy is that?
That's scary. That's really scary.
That's a horror movie. That's Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he was about to eat a boy he captured, but was struck by lightning and killed. But the legend goes that he still visits young children before Christmas dressed as a scarecrow to scare them into being good. What the fuck?
Oh my God. Ew, that's some real like fucking Chris Hansen shit. Like dressing up as a scarecrow to prey on kids.
Yeah. He's like, what? I'm just a scarecrow.
Sir, why are you out here in the woods with these kids dressed like a scarecrow? Like
I was just scaring some crows away, and these kids just happened to walk into my
walk into my field.
Would you like to sit down and have some lemonade? And then another creepy ass French thing is père fouettard, which translates into the father whipper.
Ooh.
Or no, father whipper.
Oh. He
is father whipper.
Daddy's home.
I'm gonna whip you, kid. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh, that's sad.
So, but actually, he doesn't whip kids. He is
Whips
just an
fathers.
Evil. Oh no, I think he is father whipper, like Father Time. But he's just like making a whipped cream. I don't know. He's just into like BDSM. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm so drunk.
No, but you said he's making whipped cream.
Yeah, no, he's the father whipper. Father whipper.
He's like, oh, can I interest anyone in any hand whipped cream for their pie?
Yeah, but he was a butcher, so I don't get it. Anyway, he just like he loved to eat sweet children.
Oh, gross.
He loved that tasty baby flesh. So he would lure kids into his shop where he would kill them, chop them up, and eat them.
Oh my God.
And I think his wife helped him, I think, too. So it was kind of like a like Sweeney Todd situation. But only he just kept all the meat for himself. So
mother whipper?
Yeah, you got father whipper and mother whipper. And they were just eating kids. But St. Nicholas came to the rescue. This is how this all fits in with Christmas. And he came to the rescue, resurrected the boys, I guess, that he had killed. And he fucking grabbed the butcher. And I think he enslaved him or something and made him just like this creepy sidekick, kind of like whatever, the Dutch people. I don't know.
Oh my
creepy.
God.
It's all creepy.
There's a lot of like,
those are just It's
There's
basically that like element of just punishment for children in a lot of cultures. So those are just a few examples, though.
Yeah, I saw one. I was going to write about it, and then I was like, I don't know. There wasn't much to it, but it was kind of cool. In Italy, there's like a wine witch on Christmas or around Christmas, and you leave wine out for her, and she leaves you presents.
Oh, it sounds like I have a job position that I need to apply for that job.
Yeah, she's just called Mom. I don't know what else you
Yeah. Mom, is that you? I'm going to make my kids like go to like Bevmo and get me like a little mini bottle of something.
A split of champagne.
Yeah, yeah.
A Veuve, yeah.
Yeah, you don't make sure you're not just leaving your tooth under that pillow, kid.
Yeah, the tooth fairy doesn't just want your old teeth. Like, what does she want to do with those? You have to leave her a treat.
Yeah, also, like, she's not doing this for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't survive on teeth alone. Anyway. So, yeah, those are some examples. There's so many crazy things that a lot of... No, I mean, it's not crazy. It's just, like, what the tradition is. But it all very much, like, goes back to this idea of just punishing children severely. Yeah. Like, there's no gray area. There's, like, either you're good or you're getting disemboweled.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You're either, like, you get a piece of candy or you are getting your butt pulled out through your mouth or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it's scary.
Or you're just getting your ass whipped with, like, birch tree or, like, I don't know. Or you're getting eaten.
Or diddled by a scarecrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, also, and I probably should have done the research for this. Maybe you did, but we wrote... So one of the traditions for in...
Sinterklaas.
Yeah, in Sinterklaas. Right? Yeah. But I don't know if this is just a Dutch tradition or if it happens like in some of the regions around there. But there's this tradition where it's kind of like Secret Santa, where you in your family or whatever, or like your loved one's family, you know, like your in-laws or whatever, you do a name draw, and whoever's name you draw, you have to write them a Sinterklaas poem, which is like a roast, kind of. It's like a sassy little poem.
Yeah.
That's very personal.
Yeah. I love that. So we trashed the Dutch a little bit by, talking about how they have some racist traditions, but let's redeem them a little bit with this delightful tradition that they have of these cute poems that they have. So
it's so fun.
It's really fun.
I didn't start mine with like the traditional Dutch wording, which I guess you're supposed to do if you're like legit doing it, but I don't know how to say it and what it means, so I didn't want to confuse my poem.
Yeah, I just really freestyled here. I didn't really go by like an iambic pentameter or anything like that. So
me either. Okay, do you want to go first? You have two.
Yeah, I do have two poems. I wrote a limerick because I love limericks.
Love it.
And then I wrote like a regular, just riffy poem.
Okay.
That's not fancy by any means. Should I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with a limerick as a little like amuse-bouche. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is for you. I love you.
Okay. I love you.
Okay. There once was a girl named Nicole. Her favorite thing to do was lull. A friend through and through who's never untrue. She'll never stop saying butthole.
Oh my God, it's so good! I want to get that like hand stitched into something and put it on my wall. Guess what? What were you going to say?
Yeah. I was going to say, guess where I wrote that?
On the toilet!
Yeah.
Oh, I should have worked that into my poem about you. Shit.
I mean, that's where I do my best thinking.
It is. Congratulations. That's really good.
Thank you.
What is it called? Cross stitch? Or like, what is it that like all the Etsy people do? I want to have that like cross stitched onto something.
Okay. All right.
That'd be fun.
I can do. I used to do a lot of cross stitch. I need to pick that back up again.
Yeah. Ooh, do that.
Okay, and here's your second poem.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Dearest friend, my true pal, you're like a feminine Weird Al. I adore your spunk and gall, with skin like a porcelain doll. Keep using those fancy skin creams so that it'll glow like a sunbeam. Keep it bright, keep it tight. like a sparkly French blue. Or King or King Louis's butthole part 2.
Keep going.
My friend with the golden hair that curls like a whirlpool that swirls, spirals that are unruly, which sometimes can get woolly, trying to comb through hair like pubes, working curl cream through like lube. Maintain that mane or you'll be in pain. Keep it coiffed, give it some loft. Like Curly Sue, you've got the greatest do. Your cackle is the best. A laugh that is better than all the rest. So lovely and fun. We laugh until our makeup runs. We joke about weird shit from Bigfoot to Kylie's lip kit. You're doing the most, so I'll raise my glass in a toast. To my friend, the comedian, let's pour some vodka and gin. Hail Krampus, 'tis the season. We'll be in hell for good reason. Thanks again for always being so full of mirth. I love you and will now bless you with a big herf. An ode to the coolest girl I know. Let's chug these drinks now, ho.
Yay! So good. Cheers.
I love you.
I love you. Mine might be meaner, but you can handle it.
Oh my God, I can handle it. Yeah, I love it. Okay. I called your hair fucking pubes. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay. Oh my God. My face hurts from laughing.
Okay. Grab a drink and relax. This may take quite some time. If you're out of cranberry sauce, maybe just try regular beer or wine. We started this podcast with just a seed of an idea. I never would have guessed you knew so much about diarrhea. We edit out so much that the audience doesn't hear, like when you sound like an asshole or can't get your throat clear. But it's what we leave in that makes this podcast so fun. You talking to DJ's pee hole ranks all the way at number 1. Second on my list is your aptitude for addition, or I guess lack thereof, you're a real numbers magician. You're the only person I know who can make 2 + 2 = 8. An anthropologist would say you're a numbers primate. Number 3 is admitting to how shamelessly you promote this show of ours. Like a Mormon on a mission, spreading the good word in bars. Without you as a co-host and your hustle around DC, I'd be doing this solo and it'd be a lot less PC. We're winding down now. Say a prayer and light a candle. Melky has to take a shit and it's gonna smell like tuna fart egg scramble. Bert, I love you, even though sometimes you're doing it wrong. Like when you say conjoined twins are normal, and I play along. Now send me all of your edits for what I wish was episode number 45, so this could end in a rhyme with what a time to be alive. The end.
Yay!
That was fun.
My God. That was so good. You're so creative. I love it.
No, you are. You wrote 2. Oh,
I just like limericks.
Yeah, that's really good.
God. I'm crying.
That was really fun.
I should just write poetry, I guess. That should be.
Why aren't we poets?
Yeah. I don't know. I love that. That was so fun. Oh
good.
My God, I'm crying. That was so funny. So yeah, there's that was perfect. There's lots more fucked up traditions in the world, obviously.
Yeah.
I want this to be I want to write a roasty poem every year for you, I think.
Okay.
Tradition.
That's a good idea. Okay, good. I was trying to think of, like, there's just too many things, too. It was like I was, like, inundated with information. Do you know what I mean? And then it was like, and then I was like, oh, I want to go back and get specifics, but then I didn't. But I just used. Yeah.
I was just feeling what I was feeling. I just would add things here and there.
Yeah. Just on the toilet.
Yeah, on the toilet. Watching Riverdale.
Yeah.
It's like my muse.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Well,
I loved it. All right, guys. Yeah, I think that's all I have.
Same.
I hope you guys have a good holiday with your fam. If you're traveling, Godspeed. If you're staying at home and, not doing anything because it's too much.
That's cool.
That's cool. Good for you.
We'll talk to you guys next week because we're not taking a break.
Yeah. And we'll have something fun for you. Maybe something silly. We'll see.
Something silly. Good. Well, thanks.
Yeah, that's it.
This maybe is the last episode of the year. But thanks everyone for making it such a great year and so much fun, and for being such rad listeners of the podcast and giving Erin and I an audience.
Yeah, thank you for listening and for being so supportive.
Did we say all the social medias? Follow us at DTFU Podcast everywhere.
Yeah, leave us a review on iTunes. That's super helpful.
Yep.
You don't have to necessarily write anything. You can just give us a 5-star rating if you want to,
or whatever star you're comfortable with.
Yeah, that'd be cool if it was 5 stars.
Yeah.
We have all 5 stars right now. So, and I thank you guys for everything. We love you all so much. Keep engaging on the Facebook page, the private Facebook page, on Twitter, on Instagram, all the places, DTFU Podcast. You can send us an email if you ever want to know anything, dtfupodcast@gmail.com. Go to our website, dtfupodcast.com. And there you could find more information about where to listen if maybe iTunes is not for you, maybe Stitcher or any variety of things. We're on all the things. And there's merch, there's a backstory, all kinds of stuff. So
a good photo, but it's in other places, I guess.
Yeah. Love you guys lots. Be excellent to each other.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.